Hey, how's it going? My name is Yarrow and I build awesome web applications with React, Next.js and other technologies. Today I'm going to start a new series where I build a SaaS MVP from scratch. You'll see the entirety of the process. Is going to be a long form video where I go through all of the scoping. So today is about scoping. We're going to figure out exactly what features to include in the product. So prioritization on customer experience and customer priorities. Then we're going to start with the landing page, drive some traffic to it and see what the customer feedback is. And then we're going to build out the whole product and hopefully launch it, and I will show you the whole process start to finish. Exciting stuff, so let's get into it.
The first part of any project or any SaaS startup is to scope it. So figure out the MVP, what features go into the MVP and how long it will take, and then cut features based on priority and figure out what the MVP will actually contain so that you can then prove that that actually solves the problem and then invest more time and money into growing the product. MVP scoping. So what is the idea? Now the product is going to be Vidly. Vidly is a project management tool for YouTubers and a creative tool for YouTubers powered by AI. That's the plan. Before I even get into the pitch, the first thing we're going to start with is kind of the problems and the target customer. So target customer is YouTube creators, okay? Niche here, going to grow this channel and make a ton of content soon, and I already am facing some of these problems, and I want a tool that helps me manage everything to do with my YouTube channel, especially because I've come from the software space where there's a tool for basically everything, and that's not the case in the creator space. I've also built some tools before, like Influencer. You can check out my case study video on that. So I've already got a decent understanding, and some of my friends are very big YouTubers here in Italy, so I think it's a good market fit because I understand the market already, and I'm scratching my own itch. The product market fit obviously will be determined by whether the product actually solves these problems and whether the problems exist, but here we are. So the key here is to pick the right problems, right? If we're fixing a problem that nobody has, then that's not really going to be very useful. Or if we pick a problem that everybody has, but it's very hard or unprofitable to fix, then again, we're going to be fine in getting customers, but we're going to have a really bad monetization model. So here I've made a list of problems that I believe that YouTubers have. So lack of video ideas. Stagnating channel, lack of standardized processes in video creation, which leads to inconsistent posting schedule. I guess this is bad. We should probably add why that's bad. Viewers, lowers engagement because people don't know when to expect content from you, and algorithm prefers consistency. Micromanagement, which is a waste of your time and your employees' time. So if you don't have a standardized process, everything is going to be manual. So every single person that you hire to help you with your YouTube channel is going to go, oh, how do I do this? And what do you want me to do this? They're going to keep asking you questions about specifics, which is not a good use of your time. So this basically is bad. We need standardized processes to solve this. So structure and standardized processes allow your employees, so editors, thumbnail designers, etc., to be able to work effectively. This is all before we come up with a solution, right? So our SaaS product is going to solve some of these problems. Yeah, like one idea I'm already getting here from this problem itself is creating like a documentation site or like a training manual for specific operating procedures, or integrating that feature with this product itself. Confusing communication on different platforms with editors, thumbnail designers, etc. If you speak on many different platforms and you don't have a centralized way of communicating with your entire team, some YouTubers might not have a centralized platform for this, and also it's maybe not even communicating. I mean, maybe this isn't really a problem that we want to even try and solve, but I'm basically listing a bunch of problems here, and then we're going to pick and choose. But here, even it's more like a central lack of a central source of truth on current project statuses and assets, etc. The way I've been doing my content so far, and obviously it's just the start of this channel, so I'm sure a bunch of YouTubers have very advanced processes for this, but then again, I have a few friends here in Italy that have over 1 million subscribers, so I'm just going to probably have a call with them and figure out what exactly they do and how we can kind of augment that and what the problems are with it, with the current process. But let me check. What have I been doing with this? So if I go to YouTube and I go to videos, I think it is. Yeah, so basically this is how I'm managing my content. So I've got all these video ideas here. I've got the general video structure right here, but it's all kind of manual, and I wouldn't feel comfortable like inviting somebody to this project board, and it's not very organized. And Notion is pretty good, but it's just not good enough for this stuff. It's too custom and it's too like easy to mess something up, and basically it's just not the tool for this specifically. It's a very good generic tool, which is why I'm using it for this video as well, but just not the best in my opinion for running a channel. And I don't even have employees yet. I'm going to hire an editor very soon. Not having enough leading time before postings. If you don't have enough space before posting a video, you basically run into these issues. So difficult to close sponsors because you don't have a content idea or a video ready for them, or you don't have time to create a video for them because your posting schedule is so hectic. It'll take you a while to fit them in. And also if you get a sponsor, then you suddenly have to change your content schedule. Like if the video is meant to go out next week and you have to like suddenly film a specific segment, and then the video will feel like it's not done properly because all of the content will be cut from like different times. So basically just leading time is just a good thing to have generally. And the way you can have leading time is by having good organization and planning, right? If something unexpected happens, your content schedule and business are in jeopardy. So again, no leading time means that if I need to post a video tomorrow and I haven't started it today and I don't feel well today, then the video is not going out tomorrow. That's a big problem. Especially people that run YouTube as a funnel, channels that use YouTube to try and get customers, which is what my channel is. So I run a web development agency called Yarrow.dev, and I'm also building a bunch of interesting SaaS products. So if you want to hire me to help you with your SaaS products in terms of technology, so I basically build out the products and kind of resolve a bunch of tech issues and stuff like that. So basically build and scale a product. So yeah, that's kind of why I make this content. Also because I enjoy it. Script writing taking a long time and being custom with no formula or structure. So yeah, there's basically writing a script. Currently, as I showed you earlier, I have like this ChatGPT generated structure that I kind of worked with ChatGPT to generate for the videos, and it's decent, but very custom. So we don't want to have it like be unstructured and have like different templates for different videos. We just want like a centralized system where you can manage a script for a specific video. You can have the assets for that video potentially, like the clips and stuff like that, the thumbnail options for it. You've got the basically the team members have access to anything, basically just project management, right? I don't think people on YouTube do project management credibly, obviously, except for the people that are working at a very high level. And I think they probably have their own solutions for these problems, and so I'd want to implement those for the wider audience of YouTubers. Yeah, so script writing, basically ChatGPT to help with script writing, so integrations with ChatGPT with like a brand voice, so it knows like what the script should sound like, because there's like examples of what your scripts sound like, or you can train it on the channel's videos or something like that to make the scripts good. But basically a place to write, manage, and create scripts much quicker than you would do manually. Video formats are different between videos, confusing the audience and leading to lower engagement. Basically, if you have a custom script for every video and they're all different, people don't really know what to expect from your channel. Forgetting parts of the video if the script is not detailed enough. Yeah, like that's a problem that I have personally. If the script is not that detailed, the script is not standardized, and I guess it's easy to forget stuff if the script is always different. Okay, so these are general problems that I just came up with that I think people have. Then I'm going to go into my own personal problems. So I want this tool to help me, first of all, because that's a guaranteed way to make it good. Because if it's good for me, it's going to be at least good for people similar to me. But even if it's not good for anyone else, it will be enough value that it's fine, that it's just the value of this content itself in the production of the SaaS project, kind of showcasing my skills in technology and strategy and stuff like that is already good enough, even if the product is unprofitable. But obviously I'm going to try and make it profitable. Yeah, let's target my problems first. So these are my apparent problems. So video ideas, specifically coming up with great video ideas. Right now, I'm just choosing ideas based on what I think sounds good, makes sense with my target customer, and kind of aligns with my interests. But what it would be great to do is be able to choose them based on actual data. So which titles work the best, having a way to input channels into the tool and find similar channels and videos that perform well for those channels, and then take those title structures, make them generic, and then apply them to my niche specifically. So something like 20 years of knowledge in 10 minutes, right? That applied to everything that I know, like 20 years of next year. I mean, obviously I don't have 20 years, but let's say, 10 years. 10 years of React knowledge in 10 minutes, 10 years of SaaS knowledge in 10 minutes, and stuff like that. So basically finding these generic titles that work well, specifically for the kind of content that the YouTuber makes, which for me is business tech content, but it'll be based on the inputted channels, so similar channels. I'll kind of come up with these title structures and then populate them automatically with ChatGPT to kind of create titles that resonate with the target audience, and have basically an infinite idea generator, and then a place for storing video ideas and organizing video production, i.e. scripting, filming, editing, thumbnail design, uploading, A/B testing, sponsoring, I guess, for some people that have sponsored content. So sponsoring or getting sponsors. Let's see, I guess paying team members. I'll put that in brackets because that's kind of a separate payroll issue that has not much to do with project management. But yeah, so organizing video production, I definitely have this issue. So as I showed you earlier, I have a very basic setup. I could very well do with some improvement and some custom work on it specifically for YouTube. So that's storing video ideas, that's organizing video production. What other personal problems do I have to do with YouTube? So I guess that's it really. I mean, this kind of covers everything, and it seems like it's not that many, but it really covers the majority of the problems themselves. Obviously, I'm also going to have more problems come up as I work on this channel more and more. But for now, these are the problems that I would want to target. So let me see if there's anything else here. Yeah, central source of truth on project statuses and assets and stuff like that is normally they use like Google Drive to send like editors work and stuff like that. But maybe that's not the best. Maybe you want to have your content in the same place where you have your scripts, in the same place where you have your video ideas and your project status and everything like that, so that you can open a script, you can see where in the script you are, or kind of figure out a bunch of stuff. And also, yeah, here, this is another issue I have, forgetting to put the things I said in the video into the video description, right? I think every single YouTuber ever has this problem, and I think there's a way to fix it with this product, which is basically having the product watch or transcribe the video and get action points. So you can use ChatGPT for this. It'll figure out which things I said that were action keywords, like, oh, link in the description, or I will put this down below, or something like that. Whenever anything like that comes up, it will create a reminder in the program to say, or on the video card itself, to say, hey, in this video, you said you were going to put something in the description, but you didn't, so put it in the description. So basically like these action-based things to do with putting stuff in the video description and what people say in the video. So yeah, that's definitely going to be useful in my opinion. We'll probably include that in the MVP, but we will see. This is all a whole process. It's not like you ideate, you decide what you're going to build instantly, and then you just do it. Makes sense on reflection and kind of figuring out target customer needs. So that's pretty much everything, and it's even too much for an MVP, I think, but we will scope it out soon. So this is the problem section. So we've kind of come up with a target customer. We've come up with a list of target problems that they face. Next step is MVP features and priorities. If my product could only have one feature and it could only fix this one problem and people would be willing to pay for it, what would it be? I am leaning towards this one. This one seems useful. I don't know how many people would pay how much money for this. Video description, or forgetting to put a card in the video when I said I would, something like that. That one's harder to fix because it's to do with YouTube itself. I think it's valuable, so this one will almost certainly go there. Maybe it's difficult to make, so basically we need to rate these on a scale system. So let me make an inline database, MVP features and priorities. So this is the feature. That's basically the same thing. Then we want to create a property of a select, or in fact maybe a difficulty, so like a number. We can select status, date, email, formula. Oh, number, there it is. Yeah, so we're going to go value add 1 to 5, and then we're going to create another number called difficulty to make, and that's it. Those are the two that we need, I think. Maybe we'll add something else, but yeah, and then let's just add the features themselves. So we're going to expand this list of problems into features. So coming up with great video ideas, what can that be expanded into? Researching what already works in a similar niche and different niches. So that's one aspect, right? Research. Second aspect is finding generalized title ideas that work in my niche and can work with multiple variants, e.g. 20 years of knowledge of X knowledge in 10 minutes or something like that. Creating and managing a list of topics that the channel talks about, i.e. channel or brand voice. So that's a concept that I found from Jasper AI, which is basically gives you like this brand voice, exactly this thing, and it kind of speaks in the way that your brand would speak. So that's, I think, really useful for script writing as well. So yeah, there we go, coming up with great ideas, creating and managing a list of topics, storing and evaluating potential of ideas, storing ideas, and then we've got evaluating potential of ideas, then organizing video production, so scripting, filming, editing, thumbnail design, uploading, etc. Okay, so scripting, I guess, is coming up with standardized script format. In fact, I might want to target YouTubers that have business-oriented channels to start with, because that's more similar to what I do, and then expand if necessary, but we'll see. Coming up with a standardized script format, applying the script format to new ideas, easy access to the script when filming. What else? I guess modular parts of the script, brand integration, whatever. So here, what I'm visualizing here is that we have like a Notion style drag and drop where you can add pieces of the script and then fill them in. So like hook, brand integration, I don't know, introduction, plot twist, or depending on the content. I guess for me it's going to be more business content, so maybe not this one, but brand integration, introduction, 3 key points, outro, or CTA, call to action, something like that, right? And then we're going to have all of these different ones that we can kind of make our script from, if necessary. Maybe this is, I mean, for an MVP, maybe this is overkill, but we'll see. Anyway, it's good just to get ideas out, and then we can always evaluate them and figure them out later, but always better to have more than to have less. So yeah, so filming. I don't really know that much about it because I don't have a complicated filming setup or anything like that, so not really sure what to add there, so I might just leave it like this. Editing, I guess that's just managing, managing raw clips, annotating raw clips. So like maybe I want to send them a clip and leave a note with a clip. So like leave notes and clip, e.g. remove wind noise at 0.28 or whatever. So annotate raw clips. Then hold edited videos. So this is all like, I guess, storage stuff, storage and management of clips. Hold edited or save edited videos in the cloud, I guess. Then we've got anything else to do with editing. There's feedback tools for editing already, and I'm not interested in creating anything like that, which integrates with like Premiere Pro or something like that, like Frame, I think it's frame.io, something like that. Really good product already, no need for me to get into that. So save edited videos in the cloud, associate clips with the video object or the video project and the script, thumbnails, etc. So every asset for a video is in one place. So normally, I mean, at least the way I do it, and I would imagine, I need to speak with my friends that make YouTube videos, but I would imagine, or at least this is how I do it, is just I have a Google Drive folder with all of this stuff, and kind of it's a bit messy and everything is in the same place, but it's messy, it's in my Google Drive, I need to give people access to my Google Drive, which is not something I really want to do. Maybe if I get it wrong, and I can access other files that they don't need to be accessing, or stuff like that. It's just not the best solution in my opinion, and a standardized solution for this is better, and you can check if your video has a thumbnail and what state it's in. And we've got thumbnail variants for the video, maybe potentially current thumbnail performance, assets for thumbnail. Then we've got, video uploading, and A/B testing. So for uploading, I'm forgetting to put the things that I said in the video description. So there's one thing, checklist to make sure that all the correct settings are applied to the video, e.g. description has valid links, description has CTA, or description is not empty, etc., etc. Let's say video is scheduled for correct date, matching the project in the application, I guess, something like that. A/B testing, title and thumbnail. So yeah, just different or tracking which videos are getting A/B tested, and yeah, that's kind of that. Getting sponsors, I guess we can have something there like getting sponsors. I guess is having like brand integration ideas in the script, and that's it. Brand ideas, integration ideas as a section of the script template or something like that. So yeah. And then these are all of the specific things, and then we've got organizing video production generally. So right here, we're going to have something like status of each video, which can be like, idea, the stuff that I used here basically. So let me just copy that over. Idea, scripting, filming, editing, thumbnail, uploading, done, which will be A/B testing, I guess. Okay, so that's the statuses. And we've got access for team members to see all the video statuses and their own to-dos on each video. So assign to-dos to the thumbnail designer, or maybe even assign to-dos based on status, e.g. move to thumbnail status is going to notify the thumbnail designer. So yeah, basically just a more custom version of a project management tool specifically for YouTube, and this seems already useful in my opinion, but only the market will tell. So access to team members, statuses, yeah, stuff like that. Yep, notifications based on content calendar. So maybe we do want a content calendar as well. Content calendar linking to the dates on the projects. So basically just a project management tool, really. That's what it is. And then we've got all the helpful stuff for scripting and stuff like that. Now let's prioritize. Right? And I just had another idea, which is a thing that ClickFunnels do really well, which is having prompts for their script. So prompts for the copy at each stage, e.g., how is the viewer meant to feel here? Or like, why should they watch? Etc., etc. So basically just prompts that help you write a script or improve the script, basically script structuring and stuff like that. Not sure if that's necessarily a SaaS thing that needs to be solved. It could just be a script template, but we will see. Okay, all right, let's now evaluate all of these ideas. So let me put them all in one other page. So researching what already works in a similar niche and different niches. Okay, that seems useful. Well, obviously we should just include everything for now, and then we'll just rate it on that scale. So let me just put these in, and then I'll see you when I've put them into the table, and we can rate them together. Okay, so we made it to the list in the database, and now let me actually make this full screen. So let's evaluate the difficulty. So let's choose the difficulty first, because that's more objective. So reminder to put the things that I said in the video into the video description. Difficulty here is medium. It does need to integrate with the video and stuff like that. So medium or high even. It's not high, it's medium. All right, research what already works well in a similar niche and a different niche. That's pretty easy even, but let's put medium. In fact, low. Let's put low. That's quite easy. Which videos are getting A/B tested? Let's say medium. Okay, so now that we've already got all the difficulties, we're just going to go through the value adds. So how much value do these have? So reminder, I think the value here is medium, or actually high. I think this is high because it's important to have stuff in the description. People are going to look for it. They're not going to find it. They're not going to convert. Lots of opportunity loss here. So high value. Researching what works in a similar niche and a different niche, high value. Finding generalized types ideas that work in one niche and can work in multiple variants, high value. Creating and managing a list of topics that the channel talks about. It's not immediately obvious what the value is there. Maybe low. I guess that's for like brand voice. We'll put it medium. Brand voice to apply to the above, I guess. Storing ideas, medium. I mean, people already have a solution for this. I guess we should have a column for like, let's see. Let's add a column for does existing solution is existing solution. And then we'll say select. We've got, so basically we're going to have either something doesn't exist, or it's been solved badly, or it's been solved well. So I believe that doesn't exist. So researching what already works in a similar niche and a different niche, that kind of exists. Maybe it's bad, maybe it's good. I know Mr. Beast has a product for this. Not sure if it works. So let's say it's good. It already exists and it's already good. Finding generalized style ideas in my niche can work. Okay, so I believe that doesn't exist. Creating and managing a list of topics that the channel talks about, i.e. brand voice, and applying to those. I mean, I don't think that exists. Storing ideas. I mean, pretty sure that already is. There's pretty good solutions there, but maybe not the best. Like note taking and stuff like that. Evaluating potential ideas. I think that doesn't really. I mean, as in, I think that's value-wise is high. I don't think there's a good solution for it. Content calendar. I think the value there is high, and I already think there's good solutions for that, or at least potentially Notion is a good solution for it. Status of each video. Value is high. Solution already basically exists. Access for the team members to see all the video statuses and their own to-dos on each video. So assign to-dos based on status, move thumbnail status, thumbnail designer. Okay, yeah, that's high value, and I don't think that exists. Notification based on the content calendar. I mean, medium value and probably exists. Coming up with a standardized script format, or I guess helper for coming up with a standardized script format. I think the value here is high, and I don't think that exists, or at least not in this shape. Applying the script format to new ideas, the value is high. I think that one, again, doesn't really exist. Easy access to script when filming, the value is high, and that's already a thing, so that's fine. Modular parts of the script, a brand integration, the value here is, I would say, medium, and it probably already exists in terms of templates and stuff like that. Notion style drag and drop when you can fill them in. Well, I mean, I guess that is just Notion itself in a way. So the value here is high, but I'm pretty sure the solution is already good. Prompts for the copy at each stage. So the value here is high, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist. I've only seen it on ClickFunnels, which is a completely different product and target customer. Getting sponsors, brand integrations. Oh, we've already got that, I think. Getting sponsors, brand integration ideas as a section. I think I've already got that one. So let's delete that. Right. So managing raw clips. Value add is, I would say, medium. It's kind of useful, not going to be the end of the world. The existing solution is bad, I would say. Annotating raw clips, probably medium value, and the existing solution is bad. Save edited videos into the cloud, you know, medium value, or I guess even high value, good solution already. Associate clips with the video project, so everything is in one space. High value, doesn't exist. Thumbnail variants for the video, high value, doesn't exist, I guess. I mean, I guess we have thumbnail variants in YouTube itself, but I wouldn't trust that to store all of my thumbnail variants, just because maybe you click on it wrong, or you don't have them all in one place together with everything else. Current thumbnail performance, value add, medium, but the solution is already good inside of YouTube. Assets for the thumbnail, or I guess storing assets from the thumbnail. So value add here is medium, and it basically is a bad solution, so you can just use Google Drive. Checklist to make sure all of the settings are applied to the video. Description has valid links. I think that's high. Wait, did I already have this? No, I think I didn't. Okay, checklist to make sure all the correct settings are applied. That's high value, and it pretty much is a bad solution. I guess I think some YouTube tools already have that, but I don't think they're very good. Tracking which videos are getting A/B tested, I guess, is medium, and the existing solution is probably already good. Or I guess it's high, but it's already existing. Okay, cool. So now we've got this whole table with all of this stuff, and we can now sort it by value add ascending, or descending, I guess. Wait, value add ascending is, okay, it's that one. That's fine. It's the opposite way, but that's fine. So high value first, then difficulty to make, descending, and existing solution doesn't exist, good, doesn't exist. Oh, I guess it's ordering in a different way, but let's see. If we order by existing solution doesn't exist first, so what doesn't exist already, and the value add is high, and the difficulty to make is low. The difficulty we don't really care about, because if something doesn't exist and it's very high value, then we kind of are fine with making it, even if it's difficult. So in fact, we can probably move this like this. So let's order by value first now. Okay, cool. So now these are the MVP features. So applying script format to new ideas. So yeah, prompts for the copy at each stage. That's fine. Thumbnail variants for the video. So a place to store the thumbnail variants. Reminder to put the things I said in the video into the video description. Finding generalized title ideas that work for my niche. Evaluating potential ideas. Helper for coming up with a standardized script format. Associate clips with a video project and script thumbnails, etc. So every asset for a video is in one place. Access for team members to see all the video statuses and their own to-dos on each video. So assign to-dos based on status. Checklist to make sure that all the correct settings are applied to the video. Researching what already works. I guess we already had that. Anyway, status of each video. Easy access. Wait, did I already have that twice? No, maybe I'm just need a bit more sleep. But anyway, easy access to the script and content calendar and stuff like that. So basically, these are the main features that we're going to build in the MVP. Next video, I'm going to basically come up with the actual feature set of the MVP, which features we're going to go with, and which things we're going to build in the MVP. But this is a really great starting point. We have kind of an understanding here. What I'm also going to do is talk to some potential customers, and that is my friends that have YouTube channels. If I didn't have friends that have YouTube channels, I would email YouTubers and ask them for feedback on these things, or just guess, basically, and then build an MVP based on my estimation, which is kind of where we are right now, which is why scratching your NH is good, because you can always, or you can usually have good estimations of what is true. That's this video. I'm going to kind of get all of these bundled up into a proper MVP feature set, and then from next video, we're going to start actually building the MVP. And my portfolio website is yarrow.dev, where you can check out my other work. And if you want to set up a call with me, you can use the Calendly link in the description. If you have a SaaS product, a software product, a web application that you want help with on the technical side, I am absolutely happy to help you in terms of automations and building the product itself. So yeah, let me know what you think of this video. If you have any questions, and feel free to reach out on LinkedIn, or my email is on my website, I believe, or book a call. So yeah, have a good rest of your day.